Hey, if you find an angel in your backyard, do you call the scientists? In a fantasy novel? Yes. In Magic Realism, you just lock him in the chicken coop because he smells bad. This is the strange, beautiful, and often misunderstood world of Magic Realism. It's a genre where the supernatural doesn't come from a galaxy far, far away. It comes from the kitchen, the bedroom, and the streets of Mumbai or Macondo. Today, we are going beyond the textbook to understand why this genre is the most honest way to tell a story. So, let us begin with the definition. Intellectually, we owe the term to Franz Roh, a German art critic who used it in 1925 to describe paintings that made the ordinary look mysterious. But it was a Latin American boom of the 1960s that turned it into a literary powerhouse. The key term for your exams is Authorial Reticence. This means the narrator never explains the magic. They don't say suddenly a miracle happened. They just say, and then she flew away. By not explaining it, the author forces the magic and the reality to sit on the same chair. This brings us to a famous story about Salman Rushdie. When Midnight Children became a global sensation, Western critics were obsessed with his fantasy, but Rushdie tells a different story in his introduction. An Indian reader once told him, "I don't know why they make such a fuss about the magic. Everyone knows that's just how life is in India." This is a profound insight. In a country like ours, where the ancient and the modern collide every day, magic isn't a superpower. It's a way to describe a reality that is too chaotic, too vibrant, and too painful for simple facts. For Rushdie, the 1001 children with telepathic powers aren't just a cool idea, they are a metaphor for the many voices of a new nation. Now, let us look at the three pillars of the genre. The pioneer, of course, Gabriel García Márquez. In 100 Years of Solitude, magic is a family inheritance. The historian, Salman Rushdie. He uses magic to fix the leaks in history. The ghostwriter, Toni Morrison. In Beloved, the supernatural is a physical weight, the literal haunting of slavery's trauma. Magic here isn't a gift, it's a scar. Now, if you are thinking that why does it matter for us? Let us look at it. Why do we study this? Because magic realism is the language of the post-colonial world. When your history has been erased or rewritten by others, you can't just use standard realism to find yourself. You need a bit of magic to reclaim your truth. It's a tool for political critique and cultural survival. So, the next time you read about a character who can talk to ghosts or change the weather, remember, it's not a fairy tale, it's just how life is.